Welcome back, everybody, to another deep dive. So you sent us this report, and it's packed with potential million-dollar business ideas for 2025.
That's right.
We're going to help you kind of unpack it.
Yeah, and what we thought we would do is instead of just kind of skimming over all 17 ideas, which there are 17 in this report,
Wow.
we're going to really take a deep dive into, I think maybe 6 to 9 of the most promising ones.
Sound good.
And really talk about, the kind of nuance, maybe the challenges, the trends that are driving them.
Right.
And then, really assess the feasibility.
Right.
And even some strategies for, succeeding with each one of these ideas.
Okay, so why don't we go ahead and get started?
Yeah, let's jump right in.
So the report kicks off with a really interesting trend, and it's the rise of addiction recovery coaching.
Mm-hmm.
And this isn't just, when we think about addiction, we often think about substance abuse.
Right.
Right. But this is a wide range of behavioral addictions, from, things like gambling and social media to overeating.
That's right.
And what I really found interesting in this report was the growing demand for personalized support in these areas.
It's a reflection, I think, of the increasing awareness surrounding, mental health and the need for people to seek, guidance and support.
Yeah.
That is more individualized.
Absolutely.
And that kind of addresses the specific challenges that they're facing
Wow.
that traditional methods might not fully address.
Yeah, and it seems like, the report points to the fact that there's a real opportunity here to build a business that not only generates income, but that, can really make a difference in people's lives.
Exactly. You can merge, profit with purpose.
Yeah, right, exactly.
And I think that's what makes this opportunity really stand out.
Mm-hmm. Now, how do you see this model scaling? Like if someone were to start this, addiction recovery coaching business,
Right.
what would that look like?
Well, the report suggests several avenues, right? You can create digital products like online courses or guides that could reach a wider audience, or even, build a network of coaches under your brand,
Okay.
offering sort of, diversified expertise, right? You could have, one coach specializing in social media addiction, another in overeating, and so on.
That's a great point because you could cater to such specific needs.
Exactly.
And really, build a powerful brand.
Yeah.
Okay, now, let's shift gears a little bit and talk about another idea that I found really fascinating in the report, and that was app development for niche markets.
This is where the report really gets interesting, I think. It challenges the notion that, the app market is completely oversaturated.
Right.
Right. So while, yes, generic apps, might face fierce competition, there's a growing demand for apps that solve, really specific problems for very particular groups.
So instead of creating the next, viral game or something like that, it's almost like identifying these unmet needs
Precisely.
within, very specific communities.
Yeah. Think about, for example, apps designed for remote teams in a specific industry.
Okay.
Or, tools that cater to hobbyists with unique passion.
Yeah.
Right? It's all about pinpointing a niche that's underserved.
Right.
And developing an app that nails it.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. It's, quality over, quantity or
Exactly.
or mass appeal.
Targeted solutions rather than trying to be everything to everyone.
Yeah. Okay, so let's switch gears again
Sure.
to something maybe a little bit more technical, and that is audio mastering.
Okay.
Now, this one, at first glance, you might think, oh, that's kind of niche.
Right.
Right. But it's actually tied to a much larger trend, which is this explosion of online content creation.
That's right.
With, platforms like YouTube and TikTok and, of course, podcasts becoming so mainstream, high-quality audio is no longer, a luxury.
It's a necessity.
It's a necessity.
Yeah, and the bar has been raised.
Right. It's not just for musicians anymore.
Right. You've got podcasters, YouTubers, even businesses creating, online training videos.
Yeah.
They need their audio to sound professional.
And that's where the audio mastering comes in.
That's it.
Right.
It's that final polish that makes recordings sound, crisp, clear, and engaging.
Yeah.
It's the difference between, amateur and professional grade audio.
Right. And the report suggests that this is a skill set that is in high demand.
And it's only going to increase.
Right. Exactly.
As more and more people, produce this online content.
Right.
Audio mastering is going to be even more important.
Okay. Let's talk about a technology that is rapidly, I think, changing the business landscape, and that is chatbots. Chatbots are becoming um, almost ubiquitous.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
Yeah.
You encounter them on websites, in customer service interactions.
Yeah, yeah.
And what's, I think, fascinating about chatbots is that, there's a whole psychology
Oh, yeah, right.
behind crafting these effective chatbot scripts.
Right. Because it's not just about providing information.
No.
It's about creating this natural, engaging conversation.
You want it to feel like you're interacting with a real person.
Right.
And so a well-written chatbot script
Right.
can really enhance the user experience
Absolutely.
and ultimately boost, engagement and conversions.
Yeah, that's a key takeaway, I think, from the report,
Yeah.
is that chatbots aren't just about automation.
No, it's about connection.
It's about enhancing, the user experience.
Mhm.
And, speaking of technology that's disrupting industries,
Yeah.
let's talk about ChatGPT consulting.
Okay.
This one feels, really relevant,
Absolutely.
as we're kind of in this rapidly evolving digital world.
This is for those who really understand the power of AI
Right.
and can help businesses harness it effectively. We're talking about building, sophisticated chatbots, automating customer support, even using AI to analyze data to improve decision making.
It sounds like ChatGPT consultants are kind of becoming the go-to experts,
I think so.
right, for businesses that are really wanting to kind of leverage AI.
And the report emphasizes that the demand for these skills is only going to grow
Right.
as companies really realize the potential of AI to streamline their operations,
Yeah.
reduce costs,
Absolutely.
and really unlock new opportunities.
And and it's just about, I think, staying ahead of the curve
Yeah.
and embracing, what AI can offer.
That's right.
Okay, let's explore another opportunity that kind of fosters this sense of community,
Mhm.
and that is community management agencies.
Okay.
And the report specifically mentions, a platform called School,
Right.
which is experiencing some, rapid growth.
Yeah.
And it highlights the need for, experts who can really manage, moderate, and create these thriving online communities.
Yeah, and I think what's really fascinating about this is the shift towards these, paid membership-based communities. This shows a growing willingness of people to actually invest in online communities
Right.
that provide real value and connection.
Yeah.
It's not just about free forums anymore.
Right. People are craving that connection,
Mm-hmm.
but they're willing to pay for it if it's, valuable and
Absolutely.
and really fosters that community.
Right. And these agencies can help businesses build and nurture those spaces.
Yeah.
They moderate discussions,
Yeah.
foster engagement, and create a positive and supportive environment
Absolutely.
that keeps members coming back for more.
It's almost like creating, like a digital space
Yeah,
that feels like home for, whatever the community is,
exactly.
or home away from home.
Exactly. Okay, now let's dive into the world of e-commerce for a little bit with an opportunity that focuses on maximizing sales, and that is conversion rate optimization, or CRO.
CRO. This is where the rubber meets the road in e-commerce.
Right. Because the report points out that many online stores are losing potential customers
Yeah.
simply because their websites aren't optimized
Yeah.
for conversions.
It's almost like having a beautiful storefront,
Right.
but then when they get inside, they're like, I don't know where anything is.
Exactly. It's a confusing layout, right? It's hard to find what you want.
Right.
It's a clunky checkout process.
Right.
So CRO experts
Yeah.
really analyze user behavior
Okay.
and they identify those bottlenecks
Right.
in the sales funnel,
Mm-hmm.
and then they implement strategies to streamline the customer journey
Yeah.
and increase that likelihood of a conversion.
So it's not just about driving traffic to a website.
No, it's about making sure that traffic converts
It's about converting that traffic, right?
into paying customers.
Yeah. And there were some, impressive statistics in the report.
Right. The ROI on CRO is significant.
Yeah, it really is. Okay, let's shift gears again to an opportunity that I think taps into the power of collective support.
Mm-hmm.
And that is crowdfunding consulting.
Okay.
So we're talking about, helping people raise money
That's right.
for their projects.
Whether it's creative projects, business ventures,
Right.
Social causes,
Right.
there's a lot of different things you can crowdfund these days.
Yeah, exactly. And platforms, of course, like GoFundMe and Kickstarter.
Yeah.
But what the report emphasizes is that, a successful crowdfunding campaign requires more than just a good idea,
It does.
right? It
Yeah.
takes strategy,
Yeah.
storytelling.
Compelling storytelling. You got to know how to engage and motivate those potential backers.
You really have to create a pitch that resonates and
Yes.
compels people to, to invest in the vision.
Exactly.
Right. So crowdfunding consultants can really help, campaign creators craft those narratives
Hmm.
and really develop effective strategies.
Yeah, it's like having a guide
Yeah.
to navigate the complex world of crowdfunding.
Yeah, and maximize your chances of success.
Exactly.
Right.
Now, building on that idea of, leveraging your audience,
Right.
the report explores crowdsourced content creation.
This is interesting. What is this?
So this is where businesses tap into the collective creativity of their audience
Okay.
to generate content,
Okay.
whether it's blog posts,
Okay.
social media updates, even product ideas.
So instead of relying on, in-house writers or marketers or whatever,
Right.
you're inviting your
He's
customers,
bringing your audience into the fold.
right, to contribute to the content.
And what the report highlights is the potential here for creating more authentic, relatable content
Oh, interesting.
that resonates with the target audience.
It's almost like you're building a community
Yeah,
around your brand
absolutely.
and co-creating this content that feels, very genuine and engaging.
And often leads to higher engagement rates
Oh, interesting.
because people are more likely to share and interact with content that they've had a hand in creating.
Right. Okay, that's fascinating.
Yeah.
Okay, let's shift gears again.
Yeah.
To a service that focuses on gathering valuable insights from customers,
Mm-hmm.
and that is customer feedback consulting.
Okay.
And this one seems, particularly crucial in today's, customer-centric business landscape.
It's all about listening to your customers,
Right.
understanding their needs, and using that feedback to improve, your products, your services, and overall business strategy.
It's like creating this feedback loop,
Exactly.
right, where customers feel heard,
Mm-hmm.
right, and their insights are actually being used
And valued.
and valued, right, to make improvements.
That's right.
So customer feedback consultants can really help businesses design systems to collect, right,
Analyze.
analyze, and act on this valuable data.
That's it.
Right. It's about transforming that feedback into action.
Actionable insights that drive better business decisions.
Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about something a little lighter, and that is dating coaching.
Okay, dating coaching. Now, this one caught my eye because it really highlights the complexities of modern dating,
It is.
particularly with the rise of online dating apps.
It's like the landscape has become a whole new world.
It has.
Right.
And people need guidance to navigate it successfully.
So dating coaches can really help, clients
Right.
refine those profiles.
Online profiles,
Right.
improve their communication skills,
Yeah.
develop strategies for finding those meaningful connections.
Yeah. It's almost like, boosting confidence and mastering this whole
Yeah, it's a whole new skill set.
this whole art of online dating.
That's right.
Right.
And ultimately finding love
And finding love
in the digital age.
in the digital age. And and the report also points to the fact that there's potential here to offer, a variety of services.
Yeah, from one-on-one coaching to group sessions.
Right.
Even online courses.
There's a lot of scalability,
There is.
right, that can be built into this.
Absolutely.
Right. Okay, now back to the world of digital marketing.
Okay.
Let's talk about an opportunity that really focuses on working smarter, not harder.
Mm-hmm.
And that is digital marketing automation.
Okay.
So this is about, leveraging technology to streamline
Yes.
and automate
Repetitive marketing tasks.
these repetitive marketing tasks.
Like email marketing, social media posting, ad management.
So it frees up time and resources,
Exactly.
right? So that marketers can really focus on those more strategic initiatives.
Yeah, the stuff that really moves the needle.
Right.
Right. And the report highlights that, marketing automation has a positive impact
Yeah.
on lead generation, conversion rates, and, overall ROI.
It's not just about saving time.
No.
It's about, really driving
Results.
result.
Yeah.
Okay. And then closely related to this is digital marketing coaching.
Okay, so instead of doing the marketing for businesses,
Right.
you're teaching them how to do it themselves.
You're teaching them how to fish. Yeah.
Exactly. You're empowering them
Right,
with
yeah.
the knowledge and the skills
Yeah.
to become self-sufficient marketers.
Right. And this aligns with this, this growing trend of DIY marketing.
Yeah, people want to be more self-sufficient.
Yeah.
But they need the guidance.
Right.
They need the training.
Exactly.
And that's where the coaching comes in.
And that's where the digital marketing coach comes in.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Let's talk about, um, now we're kind of in the influencer world, right? With digital marketing strategists for influencers.
Okay.
So this is about helping influencers grow their brand.
Right.
And
Monetize
their following.
their following, right.
Yeah.
And again, the report highlights the rapid growth
Yeah, this is a booming industry.
of the influencer marketing industry.
And it's only going to get bigger.
So there's a real need for those who understand, this unique landscape.
Yeah, the dynamics.
The dynamics of influencer marketing.
Exactly.
And can help these influencers really succeed.
Okay, and then finally, let's talk about a service that protects brands online.
Right.
And that is DMCA takedown services.
DMCA takedown services, okay.
And so I'm kind of curious about this one.
Yeah.
What does that really, what does that process entail?
Well, the DMCA
Okay.
stands for the Digital Millennium Copyright Act.
Okay.
It's a U.S. law
Okay.
that protects copyrighted material online.
Okay.
And so DMCA takedown services
Okay.
help businesses and individuals
Okay.
remove illegally copied content,
Oh.
like from websites and other online platforms.
So if someone is using, your images or your videos or, even music,
Without permission?
yeah, without permission,
That's right.
you can enlist a DMCA takedown service.
That's right. They handle the legal process
Right,
of
right.
sending takedown notices
Oh, wow.
to these infringing websites, working with hosting providers,
Interesting.
even pursuing legal action if necessary.
It sounds like a really valuable service.
Yeah, it is.
For anyone who's, creating original content online.
Right.
Especially as we're seeing, such an increase in online, piracy and
Yeah, you got to protect your intellectual property.
Right, exactly.
Your creative work.
Right, you got to have that digital watchdog.
That's right.
Okay, so wow.
That was a lot.
That was quite a deep dive into those, what was that, 9?
Yeah, the first 9.
Yeah, the first 9 business opportunities.
9 out of 17.
We've covered, from addiction recovery coaching and app development to audio mastering and, chatbot psychology.
A lot of ground.
It's amazing to see how technology and changing consumer behavior and, the rise of these online platforms are really creating such diverse opportunities.
It's a fascinating landscape.
It is.
And it's changing so rapidly.
It is. It is.
So many opportunities out there for those who are paying attention.
And we still have 8 more to go.
We do.
I know. I'm excited to see what else the report has in store.
Me too.
Yeah.
Welcome back to our deep dive into these potential million-dollar business ideas.
We've already uncovered some pretty fascinating opportunities.
Yeah, it's been a great exploration so far.
It has.
And I'm excited to see what else is in store for us in this report.
Yeah, me too. Let's jump right in.
Okay, so the next one on the list is ghost blogging.
Okay.
And you might be surprised by the demand for this.
I have to admit, I'm a little curious about the world of ghost blogging.
Right.
Like what is driving the need for this?
Well, the report highlights that, a lot of busy professionals, executives, entrepreneurs, they understand the value of maintaining a blog for their brand, their business, but they often lack the time or the writing skills to do it themselves.
Yeah, makes sense. Time is precious.
It is.
Especially for, people who are juggling, demanding careers.
Right. So ghost bloggers step in
Okay.
and fill that content gap.
All right. So they're kind of working behind the scenes.
That's right.
Right.
They're researching, writing, editing these blog posts that align with the client's brand and the target audience.
And then the client gets to, publish it under their own name.
That's right.
It's like having a secret weapon for content.
Yeah, like a ghostwriter for the blog.
Yeah, exactly. And what kind of potential does the report see for this particular niche?
Well, it mentions the possibility of, scaling this business by working with multiple clients.
Okay.
You essentially become the voice behind a network of blogs.
Oh, interesting.
Right. And you can even specialize in a particular industry or niche and build a reputation as the go-to ghost blogger. Okay, that's smart.
For that area.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's a lot of potential there.
All right. So what's next on our list of ventures here.
Okay, so let's step into the world of education,
Okay.
but with a twist.
Okay.
High-ticket tutoring.
High ticket tutoring. Okay. So who is the clientele for this type of service?
Well, the report highlights, wealthy families
Okay.
who are willing to invest, heavily in their children's education.
Okay.
We're talking, elite school admissions,
Right.
SAT-hack prep,
Mm-hmm.
specialized subjects
Right. Okay.
where parents are, happy to pay top dollar for the best tutors.
So it's really about providing, that premium, personalized
Premium one-on-one
to
education.
students who are really aiming for,
The top.
the top. Okay.
Yeah.
And does the report say that you have to be like an expert tutor yourself to make this work?
No, actually, you don't even have to be a tutor yourself.
But the real opportunity here is in building a business
Right.
that connects these high-end clients
Okay.
with a network of highly qualified tutors.
So you're almost like the facilitator.
That's it.
Right.
You're the connector.
You're building the brand. You're managing a team.
That's right.
You're making sure that it's a seamless experience.
You're curating a team of top-tier tutors.
Yeah.
You're handling client relationships, making sure everything runs smoothly.
All right. So you're really leveraging your business acumen
Exactly.
to create this premium service.
Yeah, it's a very specific and very lucrative market.
Okay. Very, very interesting.
Mm.
Okay. Let's move on to a service that helps individuals and businesses kind of, I guess, craft the perfect image, and that's image consulting.
Image consulting.
And this seems, especially relevant in our visually driven world.
It is.
Yeah.
The report really emphasizes, this increasing importance
Right.
of visual presentation. Yeah.
In both personal and professional spheres.
Mm-hmm.
With the rise of social media, everyone's essentially a brand,
Right.
and first impressions matter more than ever.
Yeah, it's true. People are constantly judging, what they see, both
Absolutely.
online and offline.
That's right.
So image consultants really help clients kind of put their best foot forward.
That's it. They help them refine their personal style, their wardrobe, their grooming,
Yeah.
their overall presentation
Mm-hmm.
to really project the right image
Okay.
for their goals.
So whether it's landing a job or attracting clients.
Yeah, or even just, feeling more confident in themselves.
Right. So image consultants are kind of giving that guidance and expertise to make that lasting impression.
That's right.
Yeah. And it also, the report mentioned, kind of expanding that to online presence.
Right, because that's a natural extension of
Yeah.
image consulting.
Yeah, it's like managing their social media profiles, making sure it's all, consistent. And yeah, it's all about creating a cohesive and impactful brand
Right.
that resonates both online and offline.
Yeah, okay, very good.
Okay, so let's shift gears now
Right.
to a business opportunity that I think aligns with this growing trend of conscious consumerism.
Okay.
And that is import-export businesses
Okay.
focused on sustainable and ethical products.
Okay, so this is interesting. So what kinds of products are we talking about here?
Well, it's a wide range,
Right.
right? Everything from, fashion and beauty products
Right.
to food and home goods. The report highlights this growing demand for products
Right.
that are, sourced responsibly,
Right.
produced ethically,
Yeah.
and have a minimal environmental impact.
Yeah, and it's great to see this shift
It is.
towards, more mindful consumption.
Yeah, people are becoming much more aware
Right.
of the impact
Where things come from.
their purchasing decisions.
Yeah.
And they're actively seeking out
Right.
brands that align with their values.
Yeah. And so import-export businesses can, connect those consumers with those products.
Exactly. They bridge the gap between, conscious shoppers
Right.
and businesses that are, doing good.
Yeah, it's a win-win.
It is, right?
Consumers are getting products they feel good about,
Mm-hmm.
and then these businesses are getting, the support that they deserve.
And the recognition.
And the recognition. And it seems like, there's even a willingness to pay a premium.
There is. Consumers who prioritize ethical and sustainable sourcing
Yeah.
are often willing to spend more
Yeah.
for products that align with their values.
It's inspiring to see these kinds of opportunities where profit and purpose can really go hand in hand.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, so let's move on to an opportunity that really helps safeguard businesses' creative work.
Mm.
And that is intellectual property consulting.
Intellectual property,
Oh.
okay.
And this seems, especially crucial for businesses that are, developing new products or technologies or even content.
That's right.
So what does this type of consulting entail?
Well, the report emphasizes the importance of, protecting intellectual property,
Yeah.
like patents, trademarks, copyrights.
It's almost like having this legal shield around,
Yeah.
what you've created.
That's right.
So these consultants really help businesses navigate that world.
That's right. They help them understand their rights,
Okay.
file the necessary paperwork,
Yeah.
and enforce those rights
Okay.
if someone infringes upon them.
So they're guiding them through, trademark, copyright,
Patent applications, trademark registrations,
right? All those legal aspects.
all those legal aspects of intellectual property.
Yeah. Okay. That sounds like a really, really
It's a crucial service,
crucial service.
especially for, startups
Right. Who might not have.
who don't have that in-house legal expertise.
Yeah. Okay.
Very good. All right, so let's step into the world of interior design now,
Okay.
but with a focus on a booming market,
Okay.
interior design
Yeah.
for short-term rentals.
This is fascinating.
Yeah.
So talk to me about this niche.
Well, this has really emerged alongside the rise of, platforms like Airbnb and VRBO
Right.
as more people opt for these unique accommodations.
Mm-hmm.
There's a growing demand for interior designers
Right.
who specialize in creating, these stylish and functional spaces
Okay.
that cater to the needs of travelers.
So it has to be more than just, aesthetically pleasing.
Mm.
It has to be
It has to be practical.
right. It has to be comfortable. It has to be inviting,
It has to be memorable.
memorable. Yeah.
Maybe even Instagrammable.
Right. Exactly.
So these designers
Yeah.
who understand this market,
Mm-hmm.
they focus on creating spaces that are both beautiful and functional
Okay.
with an eye toward maximizing that guest experience.
Okay.
They consider everything from furniture layout and lighting
Mm.
to color palettes and decor
Okay.
so that the space feels welcoming, stylish,
Yeah.
and tailored to the needs.
Yeah. It seems like, a really fun and creative
It is.
niche to work in.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Get to transform spaces.
Right. And create those wow moments for guests.
Exactly.
What kind of, earning potential does the report suggest for this?
Well, it mentions that, designers who specialize in this
Yeah.
can command premium fees
Okay.
for their services because
Right.
they're helping these property owners, maximize their rental income,
Okay.
attract more bookings.
Yeah. So it's good for everybody.
It is.
Okay. And then finally,
Okay.
in this section, let's talk about a service that kind of bridges language barriers,
Okay.
and that is Korean translation service.
Korean translation. Okay.
So what is it about this specific language that the report highlights?
Well, the report highlights the global influence of Korean culture,
Okay.
particularly in areas like, K-pop music,
Mm-hmm.
Korean dramas,
Yeah.
Korean beauty products.
Right.
This cultural wave has created a surge in demand
Yeah.
for Korean translation services
Yeah.
as businesses seek to tap into this growing market.
Yeah. It's amazing how, Korean culture has become this global phenomenon.
It is.
I can definitely see why translation services would be, in high demand.
Absolutely.
And, you have to be able to communicate with these audiences.
Right. You got to translate marketing materials, websites,
Yeah.
even subtitles and dubbing for entertainment content.
Yeah, this is great for anyone who's, fluent in both languages,
It is.
Korean and English.
Yeah. It's about connecting cultures
Right.
and helping businesses reach that global audience.
And it seems like this is a niche that has, potential for significant growth
Oh, absolutely.
in the coming years.
With the continued rise of Korean culture globally,
Yeah.
the demand for Korean translation is only going to increase.
Okay, so that wraps up our second set of
That's right.
business opportunities.
8 more down.
These have been just as insightful as the first.
Yeah. Lot of great ideas.
I mean, it's amazing to see how this report has really connected, global trends and cultural influence.
Yeah, and these emerging technologies.
And emerging technologies to uncover these hidden gems.
That's right.
I feel inspired.
D2.
Yeah.
It's really exciting to see all these possibilities.
Yeah. All right, welcome back to the deep dive. We're in the home stretch now
We're on the final leg of our journey.
of our exploration of these potential $1 million business ideas.
That's right. The final 9
The final 9 for 2025.
out of 17.
So I'm ready for more inspiration.
All right, let's do it.
What do you got?
Well, let's start with a service that caters to a very specific group of entrepreneurs. Lead generation services for coaches and consultants.
Okay. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of, coaches and consultants out there.
There are. The coaching and consulting industry is booming.
Right. And they're all vying for clients.
Absolutely. They're all, experts in their particular coaching or consulting niche,
Mhm.
but they may not necessarily be
Right.
marketing experts
Right.
or lead generation experts.
So that's where these specialized services come in.
That's it. They can help coaches and consultants,
Right.
identify their ideal client profiles,
Okay.
develop targeted marketing campaigns, leverage online platforms
Yeah.
to attract qualified leads.
So it's taking that marketing burden off their shoulders
Exactly.
so they can focus on the coaching.
On what they do best.
Right.
The coaching or the consulting.
Right. And it seems like this is kind of a niche within a niche,
It is.
Right.
It's a very specific
but big potential.
but huge potential.
Yeah.
Because as the coaching and consulting industry grows,
Right.
the need for these services is only going to increase.
Yeah. Okay.
So let's shift our focus now to a service that helps local businesses
Okay.
thrive in this digital age.
Sure.
Local SEO services.
So local SEO, remind me, that's all about helping businesses rank higher
In local search results.
as local search results, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So think about it,
Mm-hmm.
If you're searching for a plumber in your area,
Right.
you're probably going to choose one of those top results that pops up
Exactly.
in those local search listings.
So it's about making sure your business is visible
Visible
to the people who are searching.
to those potential customers.
Right. In their, vicinity.
Exactly. And local SEO specialists can help businesses,
Right.
claim their online listings,
Okay.
optimize their websites for local keywords, build citations, manage their online reviews.
Yeah, it's essential for any, brick and mortar
Yep.
who wants to, compete
Absolutely.
in this digital world.
It's a must-have.
Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about an opportunity that I think is really democratizing app development,
Mm-hmm.
and that's low-code, no-code app development services.
Okay, this is a fascinating trend
Yeah.
that's really empowering people
Right.
who maybe have limited coding experience
Right.
to create software applications.
So you don't have to be, a coding whiz anymore.
No, not necessarily.
Yeah.
These platforms are making app development accessible
Yeah.
to a much wider audience.
That's pretty amazing.
Including, entrepreneurs,
Yeah.
small business owners, even people who just have, creative ideas.
Right, but no formal coding background.
That's right.
Yeah.
And these platforms offer these intuitive drag and drop interfaces,
Okay.
pre-built templates, visual development tools.
So what kind of service could someone offer in this space?
Well, those with some technical aptitude and a knack for visual development, they can offer low-code, no-code app development services to those clients who have ideas,
Right.
but maybe lack the coding skills to build them themselves.
Right. So they're helping to kind of translate
Yeah.
those ideas into those functional apps.
Exactly.
Right. And it seems like, this is a service that's only going to grow as these platforms become more popular.
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
As they become more sophisticated,
Right.
the demand for these services is just going to skyrocket.
Yeah. Okay. That's really interesting.
Okay, so let's shift gears now to something a little more heartwarming.
Okay.
Personalized children's book writing.
This is cute. Yeah.
What is this?
Well, the report highlights this growing trend
Okay.
of parents seeking unique and personalized gifts
Right.
for their children.
Makes sense.
And personalized children's books
Mm-hmm.
offer a really special way to celebrate a child's birthday
Okay.
or a new baby.
Or any other special occasion.
Yeah.
It's about creating a keepsake that
Cool.
captures the child's imagination
Yeah, that's very thoughtful.
and makes them feel like the star of their own story.
Okay, so what kind of skills would someone need to thrive in this niche?
Well, writers
Oh.
with a knack for storytelling,
Yeah?
a love for children,
Mm-hmm.
and the ability to craft these engaging narratives
Yeah.
that incorporate those personal details.
Yeah, it's really combining the power of storytelling
Yeah.
with personalization.
It's a beautiful blend.
Yeah, it's a nice gift idea.
Okay, so let's move on now to an opportunity that helps businesses optimize their operations.
All right.
process optimization consulting.
Process optimization. Okay, this sounds like something that any business,
It is.
right, could benefit from.
Any industry, any size.
Yeah.
It's all about efficiency and effectiveness.
Right, so what do these consultants do?
Well, they analyze a business's operation,
Yes, I.
identify bottlenecks and inefficiencies,
Okay.
and implement strategies
Right.
to streamline workflows.
So it could involve automating tasks.
That's right. Redesigning processes, implementing new technologies,
Improving communication.
improving communication and
Yeah.
collaboration.
Yeah, within teams.
So it's really about, working smarter, not harder,
Exactly.
and just maximizing the output of every effort.
And in today's competitive business environment,
Yeah.
Even small improvements in efficiency
Right.
can have a significant impact
Absolutely.
on the bottom line.
Okay, so let's step into the world of luxury travel,
Ooh, okay, I like this one.
right? With an opportunity that caters to discerning travelers.
All right.
Property management for luxury vacation rentals.
Property management.
So we're talking, stunning villas,
Yes,
beachfront estates.
lavish sea chalets.
Right.
Yeah.
It's the dream.
Yeah, this sounds like a really nice
It's a great opportunity. Yeah.
for those who love,
Right.
the world of luxury travel.
Right. So these property managers are handling everything.
Everything. Marketing and bookings,
Okay.
guest communication,
Mm-hmm.
on-site services.
Okay.
They're ensuring a seamless and unforgettable experience
Oh, great.
for these guests who are accustomed to,
Right. The highest standards.
the highest standards
Right.
of service and amenities.
So it takes, an eye for detail. You have to have great communication skills,
Absolutely.
a knack for hospitality.
Anticipating those guest needs and exceeding expectations.
It sounds like a demanding role, but very rewarding.
Oh, incredibly rewarding.
Right.
You're working with these stunning properties.
Right. And working with, an interesting clientele.
It's a great niche.
Yeah. Okay. What else do we have?
Okay, let's talk about a service that helps job seekers
Okay.
stand out
Okay.
in a competitive market,
All right.
resume, and cover letter writing service. Okay, so in today's job market,
Mm-hmm.
a well-crafted resume
Absolutely.
and cover letter, those are essential.
They're your first impression.
Right.
Right. They're what gets your foot in the door.
It can be the difference between landing an interview and not.
Exactly.
Right.
So these services can help job seekers,
Right.
showcase their skills,
Yeah.
their experience in a way that's clear, concise, and engaging.
And really tailored to, the job they're applying for.
That's right. It's all about tailoring.
Yeah, it's like having a personal branding expert for your career.
It is.
Right.
It's about crafting that narrative.
Right, that highlights your strengths
That highlights your strengths.
and aligns with the employer's needs.
Exactly.
Okay. And then finally,
Our last one.
let's talk about a service that really supports,
Yeah.
this booming online education market.
All right.
Virtual assistant services
Okay.
for online course creators.
For online course creators. This is a great niche
Yeah.
because the report highlights
Yeah.
the continued growth of online learning.
Yeah. It's not going anywhere.
And the number of entrepreneurs
Right.
launching online courses.
Yeah, it seems like everybody has a course.
Everybody's got a course.
Right.
And so these course creators, they wear a lot of hats. They're
Yeah.
developing content. They're marketing their courses. They're
Yeah.
providing student support.
They're running a mini empire.
It's a lot to handle.
So that's where the virtual assistant comes in.
That's where the virtual assistant steps in.
So what kinds of tasks, could a VA handle?
Well, managing email communication,
Okay.
scheduling social media posts,
Right.
creating course materials,
Mhm.
providing customer support,
Right.
even assisting with marketing and provision.
It's really, it's freeing up the course creator
Yeah.
to really do what they do best.
To focus on that content creation
Uh-huh.
and delivering that high quality educational experience.
Yeah. And again, this seems like a service in high demand
Oh yeah, huge demand.
as this market continues to grow.
And the online education market is only going to continue to expand.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
So that brings us to the end
that's
of our deep dive.
17 potential $1 million business ideas.
We've explored opportunities, across so many industries and trends,
It's been a whirlwind.
from, AI and automation to sustainability,
Conscious consumerism.
ethical sourcing. It's really incredible.
It's amazing to see the possibilities.
I feel so inspired.
Me too. I'm ready to go start a business.
Right. I mean, it's clear that the business landscape is constantly changing.
It's constantly evolving.
And there is just endless opportunities out there.
For those who are willing to, think creatively,
Right.
adapt to change,
Embrace those new ideas.
embrace innovation.
Yeah.
That's the key.
And, I think the key takeaway here is to really, identify an area that aligns with your passions.
Your passions, your skills.
Right. And really research the market.
Do your homework.
Right.
And develop a unique offering
That meets a need.
that solves a problem
Yeah.
for a specific target audience.
And don't forget, if you want to stay up to date on the latest, digital marketing news, be sure to visit lbdlibrary.com.
They've got tons of resources.
Tons of resources for marketers of all levels.
That's right.
Okay, well, this has been a fantastic deep dive.
It has.
I really appreciate all your insights.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, and thanks to everybody for joining us.